Thank you very much. Prosper is a peer-to-peer lending marketplace. We've completed about $136 million so far between individuals. We have about 680,000 registered users so far. So I'm going to give you a quick walk through sort of the Prosper marketplace. Again, we allow borrowers to make loan listings like they would on eBay, and then we allow any American to bid on those loan listings. We're going to start with a loan listing from a borrower named Fred. So we're going to click on, let me get a loan. We're going to ask some basic information. Then we're going to ask some basic data that any bank would ask for. We're then going to ask for your bank account on where to send the money and where we're going to get the payments from electronically. We're going to ask for some basic employment information we can use then on that loan listing. We're then going to ask your permission, of course, to pull a credit score. We do that so we can provide that to the loan bidders. We're going to say yes to that. And then we're going to allow you to personalize your listing. So again, much like eBay, you can put a picture. You can talk about why you're getting the loan, link to your business, whatever you want to show here. Then, if that looks good, we're going to go ahead and provide you with guidance on what rate to start out with. The borrower sets the rate, but we're going to help you with data from our marketplace based on your credit information. We'll go ahead then and review the listing before it goes live. We can check it out. Everything looks good there. And then, of course, we need to agree to the disclosures that regulation requires. All that looks good, where I'm going to pull the bank account from. And we'll go ahead and click that. We've created the listing now. The listing is live. Final step, though, we're going to provide the opportunity for that borrower to create what we call social capital by inviting their friends. In this case, Fred, the borrower, is going to invite his sister to endorse him on his listing. We went ahead and sent that request. We're now going to look at the live listing, which is now on the marketplace. We can see the borrower has successfully funded their loan because there were actually lenders waiting to fire on this type of a listing with this type of credit. So in fact, there was so much competition that the rate bid down from the 13.7 the borrower started with down to 10.8. That looks pretty attractive. So let's switch gears now. Let's look over to Monica's account. Again, that's Fred's sister who we asked the endorsement from. We can see her account here. We can see she has an email from Fred requesting an endorsement. She, of course, is going to enthusiastically endorse her brother. She might write something nice about her brother there and go ahead and publish that endorsement. And now when we go back to the marketplace, we can see on the listing that Fred's listing now has an endorsement from his sister, Monica. And she can, of course, decide, in addition to the endorsement, I'm going to go ahead and bid on the listing as well. So here, Monica is going to bid on her brother's loan. In this case, she's going to put a pretty low interest rate of 5%, which clearly is a very low return, 1%. But again, she's bidding here as support, really a social bid, which is fine. We're, of course, going to warn her that, hey, this is a pretty low return. Again, she's going to click through and say, it's fine, this is my brother, I want to show support. She'll go ahead and confirm that bid. And now we can see that Monica's bid is in Fred's listing. And we can also see that her bid is associated with her endorsement. And why that's important is that other people, other third parties, might be seeking out listings solely because they have social capital or friends that have bid, because that shows strength in reputation and sort of that shame factor that's so important in credit. So let's switch gears. Let's go to my account now as a third party. And now myself as a lender, I can search for, using an advanced search on Prosper, listings that have social capital, that have friends who have bid on a listing. I'll go ahead and use that in the criteria. And I'll go ahead and say, give me anybody who has at least one friend bid. I'll search that out. And now I can see a number of listings that qualify. I can actually see Fred's listing there. I'll go ahead and look at it. I can see it's a good rate, fully funded. If I look down below, I can see that it actually did have an endorsement with a bid. In this case, I'm going to bid a little bit lower than what the market had been bidding, because now I know it has a social bid, and I know on Prosper that equals about a 35% less default rate. So I'm going to bid 9.8%. It's about 35% off the estimated default rate. I'll go ahead and click that through, confirm the bid. And there we go. I got my bid in. The actual rate dropped overall from 10.8 to 10.3. Good for Fred, still good for Monica, good for me, good for everybody else. I'm going to say, you know what? I like bids like this. Let me use my advanced search and save it as a portfolio plan that's only going to bid on other social capital listings I'll go ahead and deploy $1,000, $50 diversification. I'll go ahead and publish that. And now I can even share this with other people in the community. And that's basically a walk around Prosper. Thank you very much.